John 20:19-23, from fear to fire. Peace to all my brothers and sisters listening in today. First, fear. How many of us are afraid to talk about God publicly? How many of us are like the apostles, hiding their faith, worried about what other people might think, afraid of being judged or ridiculed, being called irrational or religious fanatics or worse? Exposing our fragility. The good news today is that the Holy Spirit changed a band of fearful fishermen into fearless preachers of Jesus Christ. How? In showing his hands and sides to his apostles, Jesus revealed his brokenness in order to teach us how to unite ourselves to God and to others. By showing us his open wounds and pouring out his Holy Spirit, Jesus teaches us not to hide our fragility and our woundedness, but instead to use our hurts, our powerlessness, our limitations, and our own weakness as a means of union with God and others. Pope Francis even defines holiness as an encounter between our weakness and the power of God's grace. We grow in love and intimacy with God and others precisely by sharing our fragility and opening ourselves up and becoming vulnerable. Listen to what C.S. Lewis says, what happens if we don't. To love at all is to be vulnerable. Love anything, and your heart will certainly be wrung and possibly broken. If you want to make sure of keeping it intact, you must give your heart to no one, not even an animal. Wrap it carefully round hobbies and luxuries. Avoid all entanglements. Lock it up safe in the casket or coffin of your own selfishness. But in that casket, safe, dark, motionless, airless, it will change. It will not be broken. It will become unbreakable, impenetrable, and irredeemable. What do? Fire. Jesus came to ignite and set the whole world on fire, and he sent the Holy Spirit to help fan this flame into a huge eternal bonfire. He entrusted us, his church, to continue this mission of spreading his healing love to reconcile the world and to make it one. How do we do that? Well, perhaps St. Catherine of Siena said it best. Be who God meant you to be, and you will set the world on fire. This doesn't mean always trying to do great or lofty things, but rather simply doing little things with great love. It means taking the risk of opening your heart to others and letting them in. Have a blessed and holy day in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. John 20:19-23.